There's a new sunglass player in town with a name that's really fun to say. Stick around because we're talking about the best Bajío lifestyle sunglasses. Bajío, see? It's fun. What's up everybody, TJ here, licensed optician at SportRx. Today, we're gonna be diving into our picks for the best Bajío lifestyle sunglasses. But before jumping in, let's quickly go over some key frame and lens features that you'll wanna look for in your next pair of lifestyle sunglasses. First of all, you're gonna want something that's easy day-to-day wearable, meaning a lightweight frame material, a comfortable fit, a reliable grip and hold on the face to ensure that they're not gonna fall off and get damaged, unobstructed clarity, looking through the lens, and cool styles that keep you looking and seeing your best. And when it comes to seeing your best, that means you need quality lenses you can count on, and Bajío has you covered. All the frames on this list do come available in prescription, and Bajío's patented lapis lens technology blocks 95% of harmful blue light, 90% of harsh yellow light, and 100% of damaging UV rays for an enhanced optical experience. Before we get started, don't forget about our See Better guarantee. Remember, it's there to give you peace of mind because we want you to be satisfied with any product you purchase from SportRx, and if you're not, give us a call and our opticians will make it right for you, whatever that means on our end. Okay, let's get started. First up, we have the Bajío Calda frame. Inspired by the abundance of permit and barracuda in the Key West harbor, that's where it takes its name from. The Calda is a classic frame that doesn't try, it just looks cool because it is. It's crafted from lightweight bio-based nylon that we covered previously that is 10 times stronger than petroleum-based plastic and biodegrades more easily and is gentler on our oceans. We can all get behind that, right? What I appreciate about this frame is its overall simplicity. You got thermoplastic rubber grips that ensure all-day comfort along the nose bridge, you can see right there, just a tad, and a little bit on the back temple tips. The temples themselves are pretty minimal, straight back, but again, very lightweight, seems to be very durable. I don't think this is gonna catch my hair if worn beneath a hat, so I'm taking it on and off as you can see right there. No problems on that end. One thing I do like about it is it's got a little bit of pantoscopic tilt, as you can see right there. So it angles outward going from the bottom up. So pantoscopic tilt is more of a stylistic component that a lot of people appreciate. And if that's something that you look for, then you might want to give these ones a try. The lenses are made with Bajío's patented lapis lens technology, which cuts glare and blocks harmful blue light as well as UV and harsh yellow light. And the oleophobic coating helps minimize smudginess, moisture, dust, and debris that gets caught on top of the front and back side of the lens, because these are not wrapped, so you're gonna get some decent airflow, but sometimes those materials can stick to the lens, so having that oleophobic coating on there really makes a very big difference. One thing I really did want to touch upon with this pair is the bridge. As you can see, it's a very subtle keyhole right at the top there, but it's also fairly narrow. So if you're somebody that's had problems in the past with a bridge being too wide, something that doesn't properly grip the size of your nose, then definitely give this one a try, as I think it will combat that problem that you've been having and give you a nice, secure, comfortable fit. Last but not least, these do come prescription ready with Bajío's patented lens tech. Again, that lapis technology, and the SportRx frame width for these is 130. We classify that as a men's or women's medium overall. Next up on offer, we have the Bajío Swash. I like this frame because it blends fashion and function in a straightforward yet elegant design. Grips along the nose pads and temples ensure perfect optical alignment for a non-slip fit. Got a keyhole bridge that allows for decent ventilation and airflow coming through the front. A hard lens coating protects against scratches and abrasions. The hydrophobic lens coating repels sweat, moisture, and debris. And the lapis lens technology keeps the harsh blue and yellow light at bay, giving you colorful and clear vision overall. The temples go straight back and have a semi-thin profile with a little bit of an ear locking system that you can see right there. And the rubber along the back inside temple is a little bit textured, which will give you a little bit of added extra grip, especially when you start to sweat a little bit. These are prescription ready in Bajío's polycarbonate lens material, and these come in at a SportRx frame width of 135, which we classify as a men's medium and a women's large respectively. Again, as a hat wearer, you can see it fits seamlessly. I'm not getting any prods or pokes, no unwanted pressure points, but all the grip and elegance that you need in an everyday frame for your everyday lifestyle needs. So there you go, check it out, Bajío Swash. Now I really like the style of our next frame, but before we get into that, just want to send out a reminder that if you like this content, hit that like and subscribe button because it helps us out. And we got a lot more videos coming out where we do reviews, unboxing, best of, guides. So if that's something that you're interested in, hit those 2 buttons so you can keep informed with everything we got coming out. Okay, so back to the Bajío Chelem. Chelem. I don't know, but it's really fun to say, just like Bajío itself. I really like this design because I feel like it's perfect from taking from the beach to the boat to the nightclub. It's got like a funky mid-90s inspired design. A lot of geometric patterns along the top and along the bottom of the temples, as you can see right there. So yeah, if I had to use one word, I'd probably say funky and bold, but that's something that I appreciate in some of my sunglasses. So I think you're really gonna like these ones if that's something that's up your alley. So let's talk about some of the features of this frame. It's got textured nose pads as well as temple pads that you can see. The temples go straight back with a slight curve at the end, but it still has that ear locking system you can see right there. But there's a little bit more rubberized material on the inside of the temples as well as the nose, which again, as I aforementioned, is textured. So when you start to heat up and sweat, that's going to get a little bit tackier, ensuring that they're not going to fall off your face, which we all want to prevent, right? Now, when I wear these on my face, you can notice there's a little bit of gap up at the top there, and sometimes that bothers people. They want something that has more of like a seal going around your nose, but I appreciate a little bit of a gap sometimes because I feel like it increases airflow coming from the front, which helps combat that unwanted fog and moisture buildup on the back inside of the lens. It's got oleophobic as well as hydrophobic lens coatings that repel facial oils and water, and of course you got that lapis lens technology, which improves color and clarity, plus gives you all the eye protection you need for a heightened visual experience. These are available in prescription in Bajío's lapis polycarbonate lens tech, and they come in a SportRx frame width of 136. We classify that as a men's or a women's large respectively. Next up, we got the Bajío Snipes. Oddly enough, this is the same frame that Wesley wore in the Blade movie. Did you know that? I made that up. It's not true. But what's cool about the Bajío Snipes is that it's got a timeless aviator design style. Double nose bridge and bent temples on a reinforced frame design. The temples are slightly bent in the back, which you can bend even more if you want to allow for a little bit of added grip, especially on the back of your ear right there. Light and stable grips on the temple and arms and nose pad. These are not as grippy, I would say, as some of the rubber on the previous models, but if you're somebody who appreciates a little bit more flow and ease of on and off maneuverability like that without having rubber catch your hair, then this is definitely a good model, especially if you like, obviously, an aviator style. That's something that I appreciate. Somebody with like finer hair, sometimes that rubber can catch, although it hasn't been a problem in any of the aforementioned frames up until this point, but that's what makes this frame, the Snipes, a little bit different from the ones that we mentioned thus far. One thing I noticed with this is something that's typically common with a lot of metal frames is that they add a little bit more weight in hand compared to plastic or nylon acetate frames, but this one is actually very lightweight in my hand. I would have expected it to weigh a lot more. So if weight is a problem for you, if you're looking for something that is a little bit lighter that maybe won't cause those unwanted pressure points on the side of your nose, then give this one a try. I think you'll enjoy it. Of course, it comes with that lapis lens technology to reduce haze and glare, enhance colors for pristine visibility, and one thing I really appreciate is the anti-corrosive stainless steel material. Anti-corrosive, meaning you can use these out on the water a day at the beach, and even though you're getting that salt spray coming up, these are going to stand the test of time for you. These do come in prescription in polycarbonate with Bajío's patented lapis lens technology, as I mentioned, and they are also available in plano, which is non-prescription, in glass or polycarbonate. So if you don't require a prescription, but you just want a really solid pair of shades, give these ones a try, especially if you have your heart set on glass. These come in a SportRx frame width of 136, which you classify as a men or women's large. Just to give you an idea, see right there. One thing I forgot to mention is that the bridge is a little bit wider than some of the models we touched upon thus far, but if you need a little bit more grip on the nose, as I have a narrow nose that you can see, you can just pinch these together like so, just to give you a little bit of added stability. But if you want to drop it down, because some people like that style as well, you can do so, as you can see right there. So you can customize how it frames your face. So check it out, Bajío Snipes. Last but certainly not least, we have the Bajío Caballo. Man, all these frames are so much fun to say. This is inspired by the Yucatan Peninsula. It's a lightweight and durable bio-based frame material, slip-free TPR grips on the nose pads and temples, all the great stuff that we touched upon with all the previous frames. Bajío has just put a lot of R&D into all of these designs. Now this is a big boy, so if you're in that XL size category, you definitely want to give these ones a try. And I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the video, so pardon me, but I'm 6'1", about 185, and I would classify my my head sizes to be about like a medium large. My hat size is 7 5/8, if that gives you some idea as to what type of fit and look to anticipate if you purchase or choose any one of these styles. But as I was saying, this is definitely one of the bigger guys here. So this is probably gonna be a little bit too big on me, but this at least gives you some idea. So obviously a lot of lens real estate. This is a 6-base wrap. You're getting great peripheral side protection, a lot of up and down protection. I mean, the vertical coverage is crazy. If you have a stronger than average prescription, be aware that with more lens volume, you're gonna have a much thicker lens. So if that's something that you wanna stray away from, consider a high index lens material or possibly going with something with a little bit less lens volume. But again, if you're on that bigger end of the spectrum and you need a larger size fit, this is definitely going to be one that you want to consider for your lineup. Of course, this is going to come with Bajío's patented lapis lenses that protect your eyes from unnecessary blue, yellow, brown, gold, green, all the harsh light that you can imagine. In that spectrum, your eyes are going to be protected. Hydrophobic coating helps repel moisture, debris, oil buildup, and the anti-reflective coating on the backside really helps block unwanted glare that could be peeking in from the side of the glasses. But I should mention one more thing. If you are somebody who appreciates a larger than average frame size, even though you don't necessarily fall into that size category, this might be a good option for you as well. Some people just like an oversized look, and I happen to be one of those people. So even though this technically is a little bit too big for me, I still really appreciate the fit and look and style of it overall. This comes in a SportRx frame width of 142, which would classify as both a men's and women's extra large size. Bajío Caballo. Check them out. All right, guys, that about wraps it up for our best picks for the Bajío lifestyle sunglasses. Welcome, Bajío, to the SportRx family. If you're ready to shop any of these styles, stick around for one moment longer. We'll make it really easy for you with a Shop Now button that'll appear right below. And do not forget about our See Better guarantee. It's there to give you peace of mind and remove all the risk out of ordering sunglasses online. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was interesting or valuable to you. If so, please hit that like button. It really helps us out. And if you're ready to check out any of these styles, click this button right here. If you'd like to consume some more content, we've got it for you. It's over here to the left of me in these bubbles. And check us out on social media outlets. You can find us by our handle at SportRx. See you next time.